BBC Radio 1.
Hello. Oof. What a ridiculous evening. After receiving a DM on Twitter yesterday, we decided to go and meet the Russians. I felt better.
Oh my word, did it happen?
Yeah, it happened. More on this in a bit. Storm Queen coming up and Muse, and this is The Vamps. This is Scott Mills on BBC Radio 1. How's it going? Right, so there's a show on TV called Meet the Russians. It's on at the moment. The two best people on it are Kamaliya and soooooo. She's a Ukrainian pop star. He's a Ukrainian billionaire. Yesterday, Kamaliya DM'd me on Twitter and said, would you like to come to a party that they had last night? How can you say no to that? So we went. Did you just nearly...
Sorry.
Have you thrown up in your mouth?
I cannot get over what happened last night.
That'll be the jalapeno vodkas.
I've forgotten about it.
You sound good. So yes, good afternoon. Can you believe she bought socks for her maids?
Where are we going to start?
I don't know where to
this
start.
Whole thing. I mean, even
the servants,
the van
they picked us up in.
It was like that tour bus thing. And what about stopping at the offie for champagne? I mean,
the various TV screens, the piano, the various.
Oh my word! Do you remember what I did in the toilet?
Yes, I do. And there was the TV screen showing her constantly being a pop star. Every single screen. Right, we need to stop this. We'll do this in chunks, and we'll talk about it after 1:30. Okay. So many people are texting in Twitter and going, what happened last night? I don't even know where to start. Let me collate my thoughts and I'll get back to you. Okay, right, so a lot of people are like, what happened? Hello, can you tell us? It's 10 to 2. Okay, here's the thing. So there's a TV show called Meet the Russians. It includes two people called Kamaliya and soooooo. Kamaliya is a Ukrainian pop star who wants to make it big in the UK and around the world. soooooo is her lovely husband, who happens to be a billionaire. So they sent me a DM on Twitter yesterday saying, obviously I was talking about the show, and they said, do you want to come out with us? You can't say no to that. So we did.
I did think we should have said no at the time.
These opportunities will only come round once. You've got to grab them. So at about 4:10 yesterday afternoon, after I last spoke to you, there was a Mercedes van waiting outside with the Russians in it. Now, from the outside, it looked like a transit van, which we're going to be bundled into the back of.
It looked suspect. When we walked out again, I said...
Are you sure we want to get into the back of this transit van?
Yes. This isn't quite how I imagined it.
And they were never seen again. Inside the van, it's well plush. The seats are all leather and that. They got TV screens in there. Proper seating.
It was off good boy band. If you were in a good, successful boy band.
Yeah.
That's the kind of treatment you'd be getting.
With the blacked out windows and the curtains and all that. Yeah. So... they're like, okay, we've got a party happening at our place tonight. We were keen. But we didn't really have anything with us. We weren't dressed correctly. They were quite smart because they've got all the monies. And she'd just been for a big shop at a department store where she cleared out several designer ranges.
Do you remember what she said she bought? Quite casually.
What was it?
I was like, so how was the shopping? Did you buy anything nice?
Oh, for Christmas?
Yeah.
Telephone box.
Telephone box with Santa.
And this isn't just a little gimmick, a little gadget. This is a full-size red, London telephone box with a Santa in it.
Yeah.
Just casually. So yeah, they've been shopping. We looked like we'd just been here, bit scruffy. And we also hadn't bought anything with us for the party. So here's us in the van. We feel really bad though because we haven't actually bought anything. So would you mind if I tell your driver, can we take a little detour?
Yeah.
So I know we've got to go to the party, but it won't take long. Maybe 5-10 minutes.
No problem.
I know a really good shop.
Driver. Yes.
Can you take us to the 99p shop?
99p. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
It's the one near my house. You know the one I mean?
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with it.
I did think this was very funny when you decided this.
I just thought, where can we take them where we can get stuff for the party where they definitely will never have been?
Yeah.
And this was a whole new world to them when we walked in. So I was like, everything in here is 99p. And they looked really confused. Kamaliya was like, everything is £99? That's great.
But made it sound like that
that's
was a
really
good deal.
cheap. I was like, no, 99p. What is P? Not pounds. P. What is P?
They don't deal.
They don't do P's. They do not. What is P?
I'm very famous in Ukraine.
So once she got her head around the fact that everything was less than a pound, she went wild in the aisles.
She loved it.
Oh my God. Like, literally, this is why we woke up this morning with so many multi-packs of chewing gum and also some body spray, because they bought the lot and then left it on their van. So we just pocketed it.
Yeah, they casually bought whatever they want, which was pretty much everything.
Yeah. Then she was taking ages, wasn't she, to go around there with you?
Yeah.
And then, so her husband decides to get on the tannoy, because he can, and make an announcement.
Kamaliya, will you please hurry up?
Can you please hurry up? To the whole store.
Kamaliya, will you please hurry up?
Anyway, our trolleys were full. We've done a video of this, which will be ready tomorrow, so we'll get a video on Twitter and Facebook for you tomorrow. You'll want to watch this. Here's how many items we bought as they get scanned through. This goes on for about 20 minutes in the 99p shop. Then, it's happened to the best of us. This happened.
They don't take the card.
American Express, or you don't take any cards?
And we take it.
You got any more cards? Her card got declined in the 99p shop.
It was well awkward.
Or was it that they didn't accept that card? Whatever, it was embarrassing. We had to do the thing where we had to swipe it down the side. That wasn't happening. Then the cashier guy tries to put the card in. That's not working.
I nearly had. Well, I said it at one point. I nearly had to bail out the Russians.
How embarrassing.
Awful.
The whole lot was £56. They were amazed.
Yeah.
They were like, our lunch costs more than this.
He couldn't get his head around it, could he?
No, they couldn't get around the fact that it was 99p. But you know what? Despite the fact that they're ridiculously rich, they're actually really, really nice people.
Yeah. Lovely.
They just happen to be really rich. But they were really nice, weren't they? They made us feel very welcome.
Oh, they were amazing. But what's brilliant about all this was just, however weird this sounds, this was just the start of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got more to say, but this was just the 99p shop bit. They were loving it. And I eventually had to go into her Chanel bag and fish out some cash. Because
of course.
None of the cards worked. Yeah, some fresh 50s in there. What is this, euros or pounds? I was like, just give them that. Never seen a £50 note before. People are quite enjoying our Russian chat. Should we do some more?
Let's crack on.
Thing is, we're not even at the party yet. This is the first bit, just in the 99p store.
But this is helping me. This is helping me sort of piece together the activities of last night.
Anyway, after spending £56 and getting a card declined in the 99p store, Kamaliya and Zohor, the Russian billionaire people, took us to their place. So we get back in their posh van, and they're like, yes, we go to our place now. I'm like, okay, cool. Go to their flat in London.
Oh, do you remember even on the journey, do you remember we were watching her video the whole way there?
Oh, yeah. So she's a massive pop star in the Ukraine with some quite good songs.
Yeah.
And, there was a screen in the van showing her performing at a concert, I think in the Ukraine. And she was singing along to her own songs.
Oh, God. Do you remember, we were in a bit of traffic and, Zohor suddenly decided that he wouldn't mind getting some champers in.
After telling us that in Kiev, when he's there, he can move the traffic if there's a traffic jam.
Yeah, he just needs to make a call.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And we stopped at the petrol station.
Yes, and the ones with the shop attached.
I was like, maybe I should jump out and just get a few tinnies or something.
Yeah, for the journey. We were stuck in a lot of traffic.
And he was like, no, I will come. And he walked straight in, didn't bother queuing, straight to the front, to the sort of expensive stuff in there. Wasn't very keen on what they had to offer. But took the most expensive bottle in there.
Yeah.
And then just held up his feet and just went, 2.
There was a queue.
There was a queue.
We didn't see
Straight
that.
past.
I don't think. But they were really nice. They weren't.
Oh, they were lovely.
They don't do it in a rude way. This is just what they do.
It's just weird seeing, billionaires in a different world.
I need to explain the traffic story. So apparently in Kiev, when there's traffic, he can call the police and they will move him around the traffic. Yeah. So he doesn't have to sit in it. Can't do it in London. Anyway, so they're like, right, we'll go to our place now. We've got the champagnes on board. So we go to their place. Their place is the penthouse of a massive London hotel. Reportedly the largest hotel suite in the whole of Europe.
It's insane.
This is bigger than my house, your house, put together.
Yeah.
I think there was something like 5 or 6 bedrooms, just those two in it. There was a piano where Kamaliya sat and played some hits of her hits in Ukraine. Well, there was a guy playing a piano and she sang along.
Yeah.
What else happened? Oh, you went to the loo, one of the many.
Well, you have to. You only get these chances once.
Toilets were mental.
Yeah, but they are listening, we think, because they've just tweeted. So I don't want to say...
What did you do? Oh, you did as well.
Do you remember? Because
you did. Did we get that on video?
We did, because you just to prove it.
But the thing is, you have to, don't you? I did the same in number 10, you know? When I went in there.
Yeah.
You've got to.
Yeah, of course.
Like, when you're there. Anyway,
do you remember they put on a lovely
spread?
Lovely spread.
Yeah, there was a lot of food. And the Russian vodkas were on.
Oh, yeah.
People were serving it.
Oh, yeah, they had staff.
We weren't expecting that. We thought there'd just be a few, I don't know, some quavers in a bowl or something. No. It was craziness.
It was just nuts, the whole thing.
Yeah. Someone else says they know how the Russians feel because the swipe card thing happened to them in a shop the other day and they had to sign the receipt. That's from Jack in Lancaster.
Do you remember there was a cloakroom assistant?
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, to help you with your bags and coats.
It was just, just crazy.
I'm sure I'll remember more, but that for now is all I have, I think.
And it was great. Do you remember we sat there and she performed her song?
Yeah.
By the piano. And I'll tell you what, they were so nice. They were just really really cool. Do you remember, do you remember when we had that little chat outside? And then, because we were like, we should become good friends with them.
Oh, yeah.
And you said, well, go and make it so.
Yeah.
And got his number.
You appear to have his number now. So that was our night with the Russians. Video is coming tomorrow, which we'll put on the radio on YouTube. I mean, we've only done half of it, I think, here, but you'll see what happened on the video tomorrow. That would explain everything. And so I just want to say thank you very much to the Russians for letting us into their crazy world yesterday, to Kamaliya and Zahor. And if you don't watch that show, seriously, it'll become your reality TV favourite, Meet the Russians on Fox. The full video of us in the 99p store with some Russian billionaires buying a lot. That's a lot of bags, £56 in the 99p shop. And also at their place, in their massive penthouse in London. Then the full video will be on tomorrow. During the show, we'll put a link up on Twitter and Facebook so you can find it easily. And it'll be on the radio on YouTube. Of course we filmed it. Why would we not film that? Right, she knows about the toilet now.
I know.
She's been back on. Chris, what did you do in the loo? I said that you just had a little, And she's put, we forgive you. What does that mean?
It's kind of weird.
We forgive you?
No.